All right. Yeah, okay, here we go, man. Let's get this popping, man. My name is, they call me many names. You may have heard of some of them. Drip James, Drip Flair, a.k.a. the beloved one, the ne'er-do without a care-do. A lot of names I have. But Dino Archie, my name's Dino Archie. I'm one of your hosts. Welcome to the beloved Diplomats. This is another one of the diplomats here, Marito Lopez. This goon is from El Salvador. He came over with that whole herd of people. Went through America, came straight to Canada. This whole way of something else. He came from Jamaica, skipped over America, said fuck it, landed in Toronto, and now we're all here in Vancouver. I'm a blackie from America, American made here in Canada. So that's the name, the beloved Diplomats. We all from different countries. We're dirty immigrants representing our countries to the best of our ability. What brought us together was comedy. We're all comics. We don't know. This shit's gonna be. It's supposed to be funny and a good time. That's what this is supposed to be about. This is our first one, so you're along the journey with us. This is from the start. And the beloved part. That's what we do. When we get together, we always end up talking about beautiful shit and or heavy shit in a beautiful way. That's the beloved element to the show. So I want to start off by giving a beloved, an angel, a rose in the concrete, his flowers, DMX. We just lost him. This will be coming out in a couple of days, so it's still timely. We're not cloud chasing. We're not clouding. This is just from the heart. X definitely deserved his flowers.
Big time.
Yeah. Let me just start off there.
It's never too late.
It's better. It's almost better late, because people couldn't wait to go. Oh, gone but not forgotten. And then he was like, "Yo, he's still alive."
People right out the gate.
Straight out the gate. I saw a comment go, "Oh no, gone too soon." It's like then the manager go, "Yo, he's still alive, man. He has a shot."
Yeah.
I just saw
the guy. He was sweating, bro. The manager was like,
"Coño, papa." They said, "Coño, papa." So the people be in a race to give the bad news, like, y'all see it, he dead. We not on that, man. We really are giving a great one his flowers. And I've been hearing a lot of people, say, "Oh, that's a crackhead," and people get to do whatever they want. Everyone grieves differently, I guess, and that's your way of grieving, to label somebody into one element of their life, a problem.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy to me. That's crazy. Yeah,
they love to do that.
Yeah, and they go
with the whole Kobe shit. You know what I mean?
Oh my god!
Right out the gate. Right out the gate, or with anybody who dies, it's like they'll always pick up the negative aspect.
They're just gonna take your worst thing that you did. Like, imagine if you. But they won't do that with kids. You found out, like, imagine if a child has like an untimely death.
Oh yeah, he's
right?
Like, they did no wrong.
He was up past his bedtime. He never did his homework. They don't do that with kids, but for some reason they do that with adults.
Yeah, like you're not a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That somebody put it to me like that. I was in a church, and the preacher said, "Man, if you took 5 minutes of the worst things you ever did and if God did it and played it for everyone that you knew, then how would people talk about you?" Scared the shit out of me. I was like, "I'd be a fucking piece of shit." That'd be like, this nigga was Hitler. he was worse. 5 minutes of the worst things you said out of context. Yeah. Anyway,
but that's the thing, man. Like, everybody has like those motherfucking skeletons in their closets, and the people who are like, he did this, she did
They'll
that,
be the nastiest
whatever.
ones.
I'm like, you're the nastiest one. You know what I mean? With your fucking green hair, you're acting like you've never done anything. You've never stepped on nobody's toes, bro.
With your underarm hair, you pervert. Your dyed underarm hair, you sicko.
That's real talk, though. It's like, come on, man. You've done some bad shit.
We brought up X I'm not even gonna front, man. I'm not one of those guys who am gonna lie about. I'm gonna just try to be as honest as possible. I wasn't a fan of X's music. Mm-hmm. I was a fan of DMX though. Mm-hmm. I knew he was dope. You know, he bark and growl and shit, and I knew he was a poet because of his prayers. Mm. But I wasn't messing with his music, man, because of Tupac. Yeah, he looked too much like Tupac, and I was a die-hard. You know that about me. I was West Coast. I was born in Fresno, California, at the height of Tupac. I was like a child soldier in the Pac army. You like the blood diamond. I would have been, if he told me meet me at the cemetery, I'd be like, yo, I'm there, bro.
Bro, I was in the big army. I was like Biggie. I was New York fitted. Bro, I grew up in Calgary. You know what I mean? And I was like riding hard for Big, for Jay, for Nas. But I get that. Like the guy looked like, if he looks a certain way, you're like, oh, this guy.
Yeah, but I that was dumb on me. But that's how diehard loyal I was to Pac. Mm. I thought, who's this guy trying to be like?
Was it because they were bald?
That's the only reason. But well, actually, no, it was because he was. I was a kid though. It was because he was just such a big life force. Mm. So with this lens, it's like, yeah, he's like a Pac. Those are two people that will change the weather. Mm-hmm. When they come into a room, it changes the energy. Oh yeah. So he was I was right, but I was not seeing it right. I was a kid, you know. And then Pac didn't like nothing East Coast. Yeah. So when Pac said fuck the East Coast, I hated everything East Coast, like New York, New Hampshire. Mm-hmm. I don't even know what's in New Hampshire. If you were from New Hampshire, I probably wouldn't have fucked with you. If I found out there was a new. If it was New England clam chowder, I'm not eating it.
No, I get that.
It was so stupid.
Cause I was like that with Big, with all New York shit, and I grew up in Western Canada. You know what I mean? Like I hated that shit. So I went to go to Toronto and ride. Like I loved East everything.
Right. Okay.
So I get that shit.
Yeah. So, then I'm gonna say this, and then
everybody was bald in that era. Everybody in that era, I find, was like balding, not prematurely. They were doing it self-inflicted. Like even the Michigan Fab Five.
Yeah,
when I watched the documentary, I'm like, why is it like half the like Chris Webber?
It's a strong. It's like.
When Jalen Rose did it, Jalen Rose has the nicest hairline.
Fresh,
now, but in his 20s, he said, "What's a hairline?" And he just went and
what's a hairline?
Yeah, for how many years? But when his NBA career started flourishing,
he said, "I'm getting back." Yeah, or was it when he?
I don't know what he did. I need to check his passport to see if he's ever been to Turkey, but that's what they do.
That's what they do.
It's transplant. We need to, because
he's too fresh.
He's too fresh. His hairline is too linear.
Bro, my homie did that. Rebel, I don't even.
You were telling me about this dude, and he went and got baby hair.
Yeah,
from Turkey,
like
a sheep's baby hair. He got the nut hair, the fine hair on a goat's balls.
You know when a girl gets a dick pic, like at night, and like the dude's face is in it, like he's like.
Yeah,
that's what he did.
I'm sure.
That's what he did with me. No, obviously he didn't show his dick, but he showed his hair.
Oh,
this guy just showed his hair, and dude, I couldn't stop laughing because he was bald, bro, like dead bald, like the full receding hairline. And I don't know if he got it in Turkey. I think he got it in Ethiopia because he went back there or whatever.
It's not that good.
Yeah,
Turkey's the best place to go.
But bro, this guy came back full head of curls, man.
Really?
Yeah, just fucking killing it. And he's like, yo, dog. He sent me the message. I was like, bro, you're wild now, man. That's just crazy.
Yeah. So the X DMX resting in power. The last thing I wanted to point out or bring attention to was his first wife. I got her name somewhere here, man. This is why I'm bringing her up, man. She's so damn beloved. She gave a tribute to X. And he had 15 kids.
I think 17.
17 kids. He was
17 kids.
He was in the streets. He was for the streets for sure. Mm-hmm. He spoke dog. He was half dog. And she She said, yeah, she gave a video, man. I don't know all the things she said. I watched it, and she was just, she put so much respect on his name. Ex-wife. She goes, my best friend, spiritual partner. You know, I was glad to know you, pretty much. And it was like, wow, man, like, that's how you know a motherfucker's beloved, man. If your ex-wife that went through all that shit still shows you love, you was a good dude. Because my ex's the video, if they be like, that nigga wasn't shit. And his mama wasn't shit. Like, they would spit on my grave.
Yeah.
Damn.
So what do you think? What would your exes make a beloved video?
Would they make
a tribute saying thanks for the good times and the bad?
Maybe. And probably a very short video though.
Okay, so you better. So you better than me. So that's why, yeah.
I don't know, man.
Okay, hero. Okay, good guy. All right.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. Like my exes too would
they piss on your grave?
Nah, they would show me love.
Okay.
They would show me straight up love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, you know, bro, I'll say this. In the sobriety game, after you change your life, and you like show people that you cry and you're doing that shit, they're like, that little motherfucker was the GOAT. That's what they'll say about
that's
me.
fair.
You know what I mean? Because I went out and I changed.
Yeah, you changed.
My bad ways.
You changed.
You know what
that's
I
a
mean?
fact. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
I'm still the same guy. That's a fact. That's why I don't have that confidence.
So bitches will show me love.
You know what I mean? That's dope. Yeah.
Don't show me
love. When the earth likes to crumble you, right?
Yeah.
It likes to break you. And once you admit that you've been broken, then the universe goes, oh, okay. Yeah, man.
Come back, bro.
See, I don't want to admit
here, yo.
that I'm broken. So the universe,
you're too proud.
I'm too proud. The universe isn't giving it. They're not gonna give it up. They're not gonna give it up to me. I'm not mad at them though. Too. I'm not mad at none of them.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what sobriety means, though.
Like, you know, like you just like
accountability.
Like accountability for your actions, right? Like, hey, I did this.
Oh, once you show some sobriety.
Yeah.
Accountability.
Yeah, accountability. See, I have accountability, but I won't change.
Yeah.
That's the
that's not accountability though.
You can say, hey, I have a problem. That's it. That's all I'm going to tell you guys.
Just tell people.
That's all I'm going to tell you.
That's how you know Dino's the type of guy who'll be like, he won't tell you I'm sorry. He'll say, I'm sorry you feel that way.
No. That's different.
Yeah?
That's different. That's different, man. Because I don't have a problem saying I'm sorry. But the difference is you just got to deal with it. See the difference?
No.
There's a slight difference.
No, bro.
There's a slight difference.
Yo, that's the funniest shit in the world because it's the exact same thing. It's like, yo, I take accountability, but I'm not changing. That's the same. You know what I mean, though? It's like I'll say sorry.
I'm sorry,
but you got to deal with it. Bro, that's not the opposite.
I thought I was making a fair deal. I thought I would meet you in the middle of the road.
But yo, telling people, that's like a game changer though. Like to be like, yo, I'm sorry for what I did.
I am.
But you gotta deal with my shit.
You gotta deal with my okay. You wanna talk real shit?
You said you gotta change for me? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're
I'm not saying you gotta change. You gotta accept me. This is about acceptance. If you really want to take it there, Hassan. Judgy McJudge.
I'm trying to understand.
No. Okay, no. I'll keep it real with you. It's like about accepting somebody for who they flaws too. X is a perfect example.
Oh yeah.
Is not saying. Oh, you deserve I deserve every consequence that's come with my actions, my choices. Every single one of them, I earned them. So I feel like that's a portion of accepting accountability.
No, I agree with you because like everything that's what sobriety is to me, is to be honest about that. Like, yo, I did these things. They were fucked up. They were rude. They were whatever.
Right.
They disrespected you.
I was doing
too much. And the thing is, like, I've accepted that. You know, nobody has to, like go down this road with me. And I think when you let people in on that, when you're like, you don't have to, it's your choice whether you want to still be my homie or not. That's what I think people respect, when you give them the choice. So yeah, I get what you mean.
Right,
I actually do get what you mean, because you're telling people, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know, this is why I say this, bro. It's because, you know, when change, when you're forced to change, because Marito was in rehab, right? So you could speak. We could get into that's gonna be so good to get into addiction and rehab and all of this kind of stuff, right? But change, people aren't really, they don't change unless they lose something big, or when you're dealing with relationships. Like when you're fucking up in a relationship, that's when you gotta change, right? For the person, you go, I'll change, you know, and that never works.
Yeah,
that never works, cause you know some of the stuff really is like, yo, this is kind of who I am. I need to accept some of this shit, and as opposed to keep changing. You know, I could apologize for all of it. Any apologizing for something that I did that stepped on another person's toes, or you know what I'm saying? If I was so reckless and I step on your toes, I'm not just gonna look you in the face and be like, and what, nigga? I'm not a monster, you know, or bully or something. I'm like, oh man, I stepped on your toes, man. I'm sorry. You know, past that, you can't ask me for no more than that.
Yeah.
I'ma still walk where I'm walking. I still need to go this way. You know me, I'm going this way. You happen to be in the way. Maybe I was walking big-footed. I don't know.
No, that's
I don't know if that example makes any sense to you.
No, that makes sense.
Does that make and okay? I could talk about the.
I get that shit though, because like at the end of the day, I'm gonna be sorry. I'm gonna change my life, but I'm not gonna dick ride you either.
Yeah, or prostrate myself or humble myself so much that it exalts these. That's what's happening to me right now. It's like people on Twitter, people on Instagram and all that social media are like exalted by saying, you know, defund the police, and it's like, it's like. That doesn't make you a fucking good person. But saying the right things. Yeah. And everything's right. Everything sounds right, and you're on the right side of history. Everything is always the right statements, but you know that's not the real you. You know you're a piece of shit.
100%. But those are the people with the green hair and the armpit. You know what I mean?
You are spitting
because they're you know, because now you're saying all that ACAB. Defund the police and Black Lives Matter, whatever, and like, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I say that shit too. I say defund the police. I say all that stuff, but because I've been fucked up by the police so many times, I've been beat up by motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Okay. These people, y'all have people in your family that are police. Do you know what I mean? You don't know what it's like.
See, I don't say.
But the way I say it is because I do research on it. I'm not talking about getting rid of police. I'm just saying take away certain funding or whatever.
You're not just clowning and trying to say the right thing.
Of course, right? And the reason I say defund the police is because I'm petty. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like if somebody beats me up, of course I'm gonna be like, yo, defund that dude. Right?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be like,
I don't want
that
him
guy.
having any more funds to be.
Right? Like I don't want that motherfucker.
I don't want to be able to go to the gym. Take his gym pass away.
Take that shit away.
That motherfucker's
That's
working
the
out
only
too
reason
much.
I'm saying that.
That's hilarious.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you have a personal experience. Yeah, I know.
Like I got a scar on my face that will never go away because of this motherfucker.
I mean, but this is a perfect example. This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. This happened yesterday. 2 days ago. I woke up, and I kind of woke up on the wrong side of the bed. You know, it doesn't happen often. I'm usually a beloved guy, man. You know, I don't really be. I don't make no trouble, man. You know, I just need, I don't ask for much neither. Mm-hmm. Some nice cooked food, some nice clean drawers.
Yeah.
And I wake up though, man, I must have some weird dreams or something, but I was like, man, damn, I'm on edge a little bit, and I had to wake up and go to an appointment right away to go to get my computer fixed. So I go out into I open the door, I go outside, 16th floor, I'm on the floor in my building. and there's a guy. I hit the corner where the elevator is. There's a man, like a guy in his like late 40s or something, like just a guy, like a not like a young looking dude or an old guy, just a fucking guy. And I never seen him before, and he goes, oh, hi or hello or something. I'm like, nah, not today, man. I'm not. Nah, I'm not doing the small talk. Yeah. No stranger. Even the way he said it, I felt like it wasn't in the right tone or frequency, but I said whatever. And I pull up, I have my bandana. I wear my bandana instead of the mask, which is way hotter. It's hot. It's like folded. It's hard to breathe in. There, for sure, it's more effective. I'm no scientist.
But there's no wind break.
There's not. Yeah, I can barely breathe in it.
It's FDA approved, or
it's not. It's not. That's the difference. It's not FDA approved. That's a part of the story. So, but it's some shit on my face. That's what they said. Put something on your face. So I put this thing up, and he waits like 30 seconds, and he goes, hey, that's not
Jesus.
It's
right out the gate. Right out the
jam you up. It wasn't the right day, man. It wasn't the right day because he did it. He said, hey, and then he waited, and then it was awkward. Then he goes, hey, that scarf, that thing, that bandana isn't government. It's not FDA approved. And I said, hey, look, man. See, I try to do the right thing, man. So I give the guy olive branch. I say, hey, look, man, you could save that whole little, Bonnie Henry speech, man. I don't believe in this shit anyway. But what I will do is let you get on the elevator by yourself. I'll wait. I'll sit this one out if this makes you uncomfortable. Right? See, yeah. So I do the right thing. Right there, that was like, all right, I'll even though he's in the wrong, I'm gonna let him do that. And then so he goes, well, it's not about what you believe, it's about this and that. Now he's trying to tell me what time it is, and I'm like, hey man, you're talking to me on the 16th floor where I pay rent. I don't know you, man. So just save all that shit. Don't talk to me about what I ought to do and can't do. Just get on the fucking elevator, because I told you can do that. I'm not encroaching on your space. I'll stay here. You get on the elevator, then that'll be that. And then he did. That wasn't good enough for him. So the elevator opens, and he gets on. He goes, I'm gonna have to report you.
Oh, no.
Because white people. Hey, I'm not saying I love white people. But white people like to report you. They'll report you, man. And so I said, he goes, I'm gonna have to tell on you, man. I'm gonna have to report you. I said, to who? To who, man? I said, I don't work with you, man. We don't go to school together. What are you talking about? And so now I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed. He goes, well, you can't be doing that. That's not a real mask. And I said, you government rat bastard. It escalated. I said, you snitch. I said, you rat bastard. And then the elevator closes, right? He's yelling at me. I'm yelling at him. And then I'm like, man, oh, pussy ass mother. And I pressed the button. I thought he was gone. I
didn't open top.
It opened again. Yeah, it didn't give it enough time. So he opens it. He's still there. And I had already hit the crescendo of my shit talking.
Yeah.
I already said, the rat bastard, and I said, I waited.
And the door opened.
Oh man, the door opened, and I said, man, press the button inside.
So just get out of here, man.
So am I out of line in that story?
No.
Yes, no. I did call him a rat bastard,
but he is though.
Maybe not. Maybe
right. Maybe not.
Yeah,
maybe he's following the rules.
He's following technically. If you were gonna take it,
I think I'm in the wrong there.
If you're taking it legally, there's like an affidavit or whatever, and they're just like going through like that. If there's a stenographer giving a play-by-play, all the lyrics will say. Dino,
it reads back.
Dino, did you call him a rat bastard? After he told you it wasn't an FDA approved mask, which it isn't, and then he'll be Dino will look like he's in the wrong. Like if you take it.
No, but like, of course, but that's the thing. Like that's the whole transcript is written by people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Mm-hmm. And it switches all the time.
In court, you will have a difficult time.
I will have a difficult.
You will have a difficult time.
In real life, sometimes you gotta stand up for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And excuse me, one cheek though. But no, that wasn't that. The point of that story was we were both were out of line.
Yeah, you both were ODing a little bit.
I'm sorry, man, but
I think I could meet that guy maybe on another day and have a drink with the guy, and I could see a world where that happens too. So, but in that moment, man. But I tell you this though. If he lives in the building, it's on site. Not like I'm not gonna fight him.
What you're boring this?
It's on site, man. I'm not gonna fight him, but he's gonna be the snitch, the rat. He's gonna. Here's Mr. Rules. Oh, Mr. Ordinance is here. Hey, Ordinance man.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
No, but that's the thing though. Like, bro, you're still wearing a thing though. You're still putting something over your face.
Yes.
That to me, that's enough, bro. Like you're following the rules as much as you can. And then some random dude, not even a motherfucker.
He's not a random dude. He's a tenant.
Not. We don't know that because he did say something about working. He said hey man. He goes, I gotta wear a mask when I work. So I think he might have been a service man. Like.
Oh, okay.
And so that's what I'm saying. He can't be completely an asshole.
He could be a frontline worker.
He could be, but once again, man, he might be a frontline worker, but he was talking like an asshole. Being a frontline worker don't save you from from the smoke. From the smoke. It doesn't save you from the smoke, man. No one's safe from the smoke. I got the smoke. He gave me that smoke. And you know what? Later on in the day, I laughed. I said, "Good for him, man."
I think the reason why I played the devil's advocate in that situation, I've had a white person write something like report something on my behalf one time
against you,
not against me, for me.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, this is like, I'll tell you a story. So I think one day when I first moved to Vancouver, I was in North Vancouver. And I was walking the long way home. There's two ways I can get to my crib from school. I either take the trail where it's like a lot of nature in the darkness, pitch black. 2 minutes I'll get home. Or I walk around, take the long way, street lights, and I'll get home in 15 minutes. I take the long way home, and as I'm walking, it's raining, pouring rain, 10 p.m. at night. I'm hooded up. I'm walking through the burbs, and a cop car pulls up behind me. I'm thinking like, he's probably gonna drive by. Nothing's gonna be. He pulls up right in front of me and he's like, "Hey man, like, where you live?" And at the time, I live right here. Yeah, he caught me right in front of my driveway. He's like, "Where you live?" I said, "Right here." He's like, "Nice house." I said, "Yeah, it's not mine." He's like, "Where you from?" I said, "I'm from Toronto." He's like, "Where you walking from?" I said, "From school." He's like, "Why are you walking this way?" I said, "Bro, I'm scared of bears and shit. I don't want to get I don't want to get attacked by the bears and shit." And so we get. He's asking me for my address. I give him the address on bar, postal code and everything. I just memorized the shit.
Yeah.
And I walk. He's like, "All right, well, go about your business." I said, why did you stop me?" He said, "Oh man, there's been like reports of somebody like car hopping or like carjacking or like looking into people's driveways or looking into people's cars in their driveways." So I was like, I know people do this, but obviously I don't partake. And so I go into the crib, and as I'm walking, I'm going through the side door because it's late. I'm going through the side door, and he's following me up the street from the side door. And I go in, and I wake up the next morning. I don't think anything of it. I just tell my boy's mom, my boy's mom's boyfriend, who's like, his name's Warren.
Yeah.
The male equivalent to the Karen.
Yeah.
And I tell him, I say, "Yo, Warren, yesterday I got pulled over by the cops." And he goes, first thing he does is goes, was it that indigenous cop that's always going up and down the street?" And I was like, "I don't know." And he goes, "We're gonna write a report. Tell me what the fuck." And I was just like, "No, you don't have to do that."
Yeah.
And he was just like, no, we'll take it to the thing. We'll take it this far. And I was just like, wow, this guy's really willing to like whip the pen out, send a strongly worded email on my behalf. And I was like, oh, okay. It never went through because I was just like, nah, but like I could see how fast they could jump the gun on the shits.
Yeah, no, it was
pointless.
No, I got you on. I people give Karens a hard time, and I fuck with Karens heavy.
Why?
A Karen on your side will get you out of jail.
Really?
If the hurricane, the whole movie, the hurricane, that's the whole movie. Reuben Hurricane Carter gets framed, goes to jail. This white family, it was a chick and all lawyers. They adopted a black kid from Harlem or something. They lived in Toronto. They just the kid bought the book, got obsessed with it, with this dude's story, told his family, and they said, man, we got to get this guy out of jail. They don't know him. They had no relation to him. Then they spent the next 10 years, put up their house and just moved to New Jersey and just worked on the case, and Karen'd it all the way to the Supreme Court. So there's Karens for good. Like evil witches and bad witches. A Karen for good on your side is the shit. A Karen and a black mother. You get a black mother and a Karen, man. That's a whole.
There's a lot of Karen.
There's a lot of Karen. That's a whole lot of action there. You know. That's for good. But then you got some assholes out there using it for bad. Yeah.
But like at a restaurant, when you order something.
Yeah.
When you order something and like it doesn't come the way you ordered it, that white girl will get it for you. Like, we'll get the right shit for you. And I tell them too, I'm like, you gotta use it. You gotta give me my shit, right?
Hey,
because I'm not gonna say nothing.
See, I'm petty enough to say something, but I like a girl doing that work. Yeah, because I don't want to. When I do it, it's gonna be a big old scene.
Yeah, exactly.
Big ass deal.
Yeah. So I'm just a bitch. Like when somebody brings me something that's wrong, I'm like, fuck, whatever. But then like the white girl will be like, no, we're not gonna have that.
See, I'm like the white girl.
Okay.
I don't sit and take too kindly to
it's gotta be a lot. It's gotta be a lot.
Yeah, I saw that one time, man. Remember that one time we went to Red Robin's and the guy gave him a chicken sandwich instead of a beef sandwich. Or gave him a beef sandwich instead of the chicken sandwich. And
he gave me the chicken instead of the beef.
This guy remembers.
No, he gave me the chicken instead of the beef, and then he brought out the chicken and he goes, and I knew he was. Y'all turned on me too, Judas.
I was like,
you Judas.
I did. Actually, you know what?
He didn't know.
He didn't. He didn't.
He was.
No, I did. I did right out the gate. I was like, no, I heard.
I'll tell the story. So we were at Red Robin, and I'm hella hungry. I ordered the Rock'em Sock'em chicken burger, and then dude comes out. No, I ordered a beef burger. Then dude comes out with the chicken burger, and if I wanted it crispy, if it was that, but it wasn't. It was just grilled chicken. I said, I think I did. I said, did I order the beef? And I asked you. I said, did I order the beef? And the dude goes, oh no, you didn't. Because you said chicken, and I saw his eyes, and they looked as shifty and beady. like you know, I saw a bead of sweat on his. I said, you sure I did? I said, did I order the beef? And I looked at Hassan because I knew I ordered beef.
Yeah.
But I needed to know. I might be wrong. So I looked at Hassan. I said, he goes, no, it's chicken. And I said, okay.
I think I didn't answer.
I said it.
You didn't answer.
I ratted you out.
He said chicken. He said
chicken. Yeah.
I said I didn't answer.
Yeah, you didn't answer. That's right.
And then afterwards, I said, yeah, I think you got the chicken. I think you ordered the beef.
Yeah, so when the dude left, then I go, I think you ordered the beef. I said, okay.
But then after when Dino got the chicken and it was pink in the inside, he was just like, no. I remember. He wasn't even
I wasn't mad about this. I wasn't mad about the salmonella.
Yeah, he wasn't mad about the salmonella. He was just said, he just wanted to be right. Yeah. He's like, I did say beef, but you didn't hear me. So you fix that.
Yeah. Like I wish that comes out of me.
I feel it's like I'm only laughing because I'm kind of embarrassed of that, but at the same time I cannot help that because in that kind of situation.
But you try to muster it though.
I did. I swear. I'm not going. It sounded like I'm just going around snapping at any old mistake. That's not what it is. It was like you made the mistake, and then the chicken burger was undercooked, so you could like get sick from that. Yeah, so that was like a legit thing. But then I forgot all about the burger. So when he came back, I said, "Hey, I did say beef."
Yeah.
That was nasty. I didn't.
That was nasty.
That was
and
like,
you pointed too.
Yeah. I was like, "No, I did say beef. I did say beef." I said, "You gave me this. This isn't cooked. You're trying to kill me." I'm gonna kill you first. I'm gonna kill you.
Pull a gat out.
That's why I don't like any of those interactions, man. Because it's still the streets. It's still, even though it's Red Robin's, it's still he could stab me, or I could stab him in the neck. We can take it all the way there, man. Yeah. It's I don't know, like the dude with the mask. The guy I could have just stabbed. I say, "Oh, I'm gonna report you." I'm like, "No, you're not. You're gonna die."
Like Chadwick Boseman?
Yes, just kill him, drag him into my apartment.
These guys like this?
Yeah, you never be heard of again. I'll kill you, man.
Yo, okay,
I could have did that. Hey,
I fuck with that though. That's the I get mad like that when people try to tell me what to do. Like I get like I'm not a white girl. Like I'm not a like how you said that you do that shit. That's so funny though. But like if you disrespect me in a way,
you have it on the
because I'm like I know I got the hood side of me. You know, like El Salvador, Northeast.
Salvador's a different kind of goon.
And people don't get that.
Yeah, they overlook.
People don't understand that the shit that is inside of me, the trauma.
Shit.
Bro,
that's a worldwide. That gang is so. They got shit popping so much. They worldwide.
Cut your head off.
Everybody knows about them.
Like cut your head off, shit. Like and beyond
like
that.
soccer with it. Hey, little Marito.
The little dudes tatted the fuck up. But bro, when I was in Toronto, and bro, you know, like that area, like St. Clair and Davenport, it's all white people, right? It's very Jewish neighborhood, and it's beautiful. Casa Loma's up there, it's just the best. And there's this spot, fuck, I forgot what it is, but they sell like Jewish bagels, and it's amazing. It's fire, right? So I went in, and I was looking at the menu because you can get a soup. Like they had this whole deal, and I was just like looking at the menu, being like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go get this shit." And this little white girl is working the till, and she goes, "Can I help you?" And I go, "Yeah, I want to get the soup deal, but I just I gotta look at what like you guys have because I really want something good." You know, I'm just being like dope. And then after she said, "Okay, cool, just let me know though." And I'm like, yeah,
we already,
I'll let you know when I pick the thing. So I'm looking, bro. Not even 50 seconds goes by, and she goes, "So do you know what you're gonna get yet?"
Man, where's the fire lady?
And I'm like, I think I'm gonna get the jalapeno or the full sam. And then I stopped, and I'm like, "What do you care?" I'm like, "What? I'm gonna let you know when I'm ready." You know what I mean? Right? And then we'll get the soup deal. And she's like, "Oh, sir, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to rush you." And I'm like, "But you did." Because I was contemplating. I want to. And as I'm saying this, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I am snapping." But
yeah.
But I had to, right? Like this girl was like rushing, and then she's like, "Do you want me to get your the manager? Do you want to make like a formal complaint?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, go get your fucking manager. Get your manager right now." And then she runs to the back, and then I dip.
You sound like you were in the wrong in that.
I wasn't though, because
I'm judging.
As I'm talking, I'm like, "Yo, I am."
I think you escalated that one because that one was just. That one was like, I don't know. I'm on the fence on that one, bro. I was listening to. I was like, let me see.
It sounded like she was giving you good.
Good service. I like that.
Bro, but after,
and she goes, "Come on."
So what are you thinking?
Yeah, what you thinking? What do you mean?
What I'm thinking?
No, but it wasn't even like that. It was like, it's like basically like, so you know what you want now.
Oh, so do you know what you want?
Like come and pay type of shit. Oh. You know what I mean? And after I'm like, I don't even know what I want yet.
How long were you waiting for?
Bro, it was. I swear to God, it wasn't even a minute that she gave me the chance to make a choice.
Chop, nigga. Come on, order the bagel, you piece of shit. Yeah, I think I'm on her side.
On her side? God damn it. I'm telling the story so wrong, by the way. I'm telling the story horribly
in the deposition.
Because it's in podcast mode.
In the deposition, it sounded probably before it went to trial. He was like, "This is a slam dunk," and then
as I'm saying it, I'm like, "No, I'm leaving out
she
points."
Was kind of cool, and I'd say, "Hey, bitch," and I'm like, "Whoa, what did you call her? Why'd you yell at this lady?" You look bad in this story. I don't know what happened.
But I do got a temper like that, though. It comes out.
No, that's what we're talking about. I do too, and I do want to. My first move I want to do is check myself. So I'm willing. The guy, even with the guy with the mask, man. It's like, hey, look, man. Because I don't believe in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that sounds ignorant. I'm sure people who listen gonna be like, yeah, but I know I'm generalizing, but black people, we're not with vaccines and all of that. Our history with that in America has not been to our benefit. Mm-hmm. I'll just thug it out. That's my approach to like. Not that people are getting it. I'm not good. Get it, good, great. I'm all with that too. But just for me, it was like. That's where it could go. The guy goes, that ain't government right. Show me your pass. Show me the pass that you have that allows you outside. It's like, man, I'm going to report you. Mm-hmm. It's like, I'm going to kill you. I have to kill you now because I don't want the government to take me away. You know what I mean? You put us in this position,
In certain situations, I find like if I'm going to catch an attitude, the way I catch an attitude is I always ask I ask a question, a rhetorical question. Like even when I had malaria and I was in the hospital, and the doctor was just giving me like their emergency doctor. They're already very pretentious, but they're on a time crunch, right? They're trying to see as many people as possible. And so I'm there and I'm just like all over the place. Malaria. I think I have COVID at the same time. It's malaria, but I think I have COVID. And I'm telling the doctor says to me, he's like, "Hey man, let me." So what kind of symptoms do you have? And I started listing. I said headache, nausea, diarrhea, nosebleeds, and I think I had a fever. And then when I said
that sounds like the disease from the movie Outbreak.
Was it COVID?
It was like a new level. like Ebola or Ebola.
Yeah, I got all the elements. I had all the elements of a disease.
That's crazy, bro.
And so the doctor says to me, he's like, the moment I said I think I have a fever as well. And he said, he interrupts me. He goes, whoa. Don't tell me what you think you have. Tell me what you do have.
Whoa.
Why do you flame you like that?
Bro.
Why do you come for you like that? And you go, I'm dying over here. And you just gotta come at me like, I picture you in the hospital bed like this. And you just look like he's only strong enough to look at him like how could you talk to me like that?
I was sick, but the moment he said that, I had enough energy to catch an attitude. I said, listen, like, nigga, am I the doctor? Are you gonna diagnose me, or I can't diagnose myself? So if I think I have a fever, I'm telling you what I think. I don't know.
No,
that's dope. With the last of your juice, you're giving it to the doctor, then you die,
and then you pass out.
And another thing.
Yeah, you don't. Even nurses too. I think I got great treatment the first 2 days. Every single blanket I got, hot blanket. Nurse would tuck me in, and then they switch shifts, and I got a different nurse.
Yeah.
Yo, you get it.
And then I asked for a hot blanket, and this new nurse just handed me an unfolded one, and I said, "Are you good in your head? Like, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
And then even like I had the whole like blood pressure thing hooked up to my arm, and every time I'd have to go to the bathroom with malaria, you got a lot of diarrhea. I gotta get up every like 10 minutes. I was going up to use the bathroom.
Damn.
And for the first like couple days in that thing, and then when the new shift came, and the nurse, I think her name was like Taylor or something, white woman, she wasn't good at it. Filipino nurses, by the way, amazing.
Yo, for real.
Nurses, they hold it down. But this girl, this girl in particular, she didn't know what she was doing in terms of like bedside manner. And And I asked her, hey, do you mind like unhooking this for me? I only got like one arm and I got the IV and everything in my arm. I said, do you mind unhooking this for me? I gotta use the bathroom. And she said, oh, it's pretty easy. You could just use one hand and do it. I said, so listen, every time I ask you something, are you just gonna give me a command after? Is this how it's gonna work for the next couple of days? I'm in the hospital. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. So usually what I do, I ask a question in a rhetorical but like sassy tone. But like, listen, are we gonna do this back and forth? Just like, come do your job properly. Do you not work here?
Yeah.
So that's the energy I give off when I have to, like, even in my last.
With malaria.
In your last, you give rhetorical questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I lose my mind, bro. Like,
but the cool thing is that so I think Dino also has some topics here in his notebook. We wanna.
Yeah, we'll go for time. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back, and we'll delve into a couple beloved topics. Mm-hmm. We'll do that.
Let's do the break.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We got some pizza coming, man.
We gotta get the pizza, bro.
Did you order it?
No, not yet. But we'll
take a little quick break. We'll be right back.
Bro, that was so TV. It sounded perfect, bro. I felt like I was on TV.
Yeah. This is our TV show. This is how we can do it around here.
Bro, I hate that I told that story and I came off as the bad guy because I was so mad, bro. I was gonna kill that bitch.
If you were on the stand, your ass was grabbed.
Yeah, I started sweating.
Like you started sweating and you turned on yourself.
Yeah, I did.
You turned on yourself, and like the attorney was like, hey, sustain the objection, and he goes, you don't have to answer that. You go, no, I got it. You go, the bitch was lying and the bitch should be dead. Like, that's when you lose it. And you go, I wish the bitch died. Yeah. And then the jury's just looking at you.
And the lawyers are like, who the fuck put him up there?
The lawyer goes, no more questions.
No more questions, Your Honor.
Look at him, Your Honor.
He lost that battle.
Yeah, he'll be done.
I'm gonna get the pizza. I'm already running.
You're like, Des, where's Des? Where did he go?
Oh, it's cold now. You don't want your jacket?
No.
Man, it's looking good. Eh?
Totally, dude.
Yeah, I love it, bro. Ooh, I love being in the city, man. It's my favorite city. Yeah, I'm not even saying that because of the camera. I mean that shit. Man, I gotta get a cigar.
A what?
A cigar. I wanna get.
Really?
Yeah.
You really?
Yeah.
Cigar.
I love cigars.
That's your thing.
Yeah, man, because I don't drink. I don't do nothing.
Okay.
That's my vice. It's cute. Little Poppy's about to get lunch. Or dinner. We're gonna get dinner for the crew. For the motherfucking diplomats in the motherfucking house. That's how we live, baby. We get that pizza in Yaletown, aka White People Town. Right?
Yeah. That's the thing.
There's parts of town that whites love to go to. And Yaletown is that for Vancouver. I'm talking outlandish right now, but fuck it. I lost my... Are you lying?
Yep.
Good. I forgot my mask, sorry. But I'm here for pickup.
What, for a patio?
Oh man, it's crazy.
Right?
This is my favorite spot though, El Guapo, because it's there's a lot of hot girls work there, a lot of hot white girls, and that's the only time I excuse cultural appropriation. Because no Latinos are in there.
You get some variety.
Yeah. There's chicken roasted and then pepperoni.
Those are largest?
That's what Dino said. They're big. These are small, bro.
I was gonna say, I mean.
Yeah, how'd you open that shit?
What?
So hungry. Get in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are back to the beloved diplomats after our nice little break. Desiree, man, shout out to you, man. You got this thing looking like a goddamn Scorsese movie over here.
Yo, for real.
Yeah, man. This is we've had a good time, and we've been talking a lot about the smoke. I think that was where we left off. It was a lot of stories with smoke. So let's bring it back to the belovedness. Something that we want to do is every time we tap in, we want to bring a beloved story to the table, or something we were a part of, or something that's positive. That's a good thing, and I have a lot of moments like that. I look at and I appreciate those moments. I'm not afraid to talk about those moments. And lately, baby's been fucking with me heavy. That's a beloved, yeah. Random babies. I mean, I'm at the coffee shop a lot. You get a lot of young moms. It ain't, so you're probably looking like, why are you around a lot of babies?
Like you have baby fever or something.
That's what it sounds like, but that's not. I don't. That's I don't have baby fever. So, but when a grown man, when a 38-year-old man talks about babies, I can see why you're like, oh, you got baby, and sometimes I do. I'm not gonna front. Sometimes.
And the way you're dressed, it looks like it was a girl. This guy's just like
yo, for real. No, it's like you just had a baby girl.
Yeah. But I still want to be fly. I'm oh, I'm a girl dad. Girl dad. Yeah. You still want to be fresh, but you're a girl dad. But I am girl dad.
You got a cigar too, bro?
Yeah, a cigar. Some wine. It's just you got too much drugs. Now there's extra drugs. You just got drugs. You got drugs. Now you're talking about. Yeah, no, it's not that I have baby fever, but I grew up. I have a huge family, man. So I grew up around kids. I was babysitting and shit when I was like 9.
So okay.
So I've always been cool with babies.
Babysitting babies.
I was always cool with babies. But if you say that as a grown man, you sound like a pervert. Yeah. Or a creep. Which is kind of fucked up, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not no creep. So and babies know it. That's what I'm saying. So right now I've been walking around the city. I'll sit down and this baby pop up on me, man, and like, yo, remember we were together? Yeah. And the baby, remember the little Ariel? All right, it was Aurora. I remember. Yes, I found this because the kid kept coming over to us. We're over there vibing. We're talking about we're having a heart to heart talking about real shit, relationships, and insecurity, vulnerabilities. And the baby must have felt good about our vibe. And she was walking with her parents and came over. She was like, "What's up, man?" I said, "Hey, what's up, baby?"
Adorable white kid.
Cute little kid, man. That's happened like 6 or 7 times, man. Like, baby's been fucking with me. And when a baby chooses you and it's like, yo, you're good. It makes you feel like a good person. When a baby chooses up and goes, you, man, you a good dude. And they smile, they go like, they go, you a good dude. You remember this?
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but you're making it sound like the Sorting Hat from Harry Potter. It's like Gryffindor.
Yeah, I feel
Slytherin.
I feel chose, man. Like, because the baby they only go off vibes and spirits and shit. So they're like, yo, man, this guy's a good guy, and I'm like, hey, I'm just a regular guy, baby. And they're like, nah, man, you a good dude. Yeah. Deep down, I feel like that's the communication.
The innocence.
It's something about when an innocent baby chooses you. Because I'm never about. The thing I hate the most is when somebody pushes their kid on you.
Oh, yeah.
Forces their kid to say bye and hi. I hate it. It happened earlier.
It did. It did with the fuck.
No kid ever wants to say hi to no one.
The kid ran from me.
Yeah. Yo, hey, I already knew though. I already knew and the parents never know that their kid. They almost forget that their kid doesn't like people, and they go, "Don't say hi to Uncle Dino." It's like, nah, man, I just met this kid. They're not fucking with me, and I'm not fucking with the kid.
Yeah.
This is a two-way street, Hassan. I'm not vibing with your kid neither. It's all good. Don't force this. Don't make me go over there and hug the kid or make the kid hug me.
They gotta choose you.
They gotta choose you. And when they choose you, then you're the chosen one, man.
You were the chosen one.
When a kid wants to be somebody like me, they're like you, buddy. And that shit feels good, man. It feels good. I'm just gonna say that. I know. I don't want this clip to come back to. I don't have no secrets, or I'm not into kids. I just want to say that.
No, I think, but it's either like that happens a lot with like Western kids and Western babies. I find when I was in Sudan, like I went over to my boy's cousin's house, and you pull up there, the kids are like at the door, ready. It's like, hi, salam alaikum. No, okay, they don't bow. Salam alaikum. One kid's grabbing tea. Another kid is grabbing. Another kid is like setting up the living room for you to sit down. And no matter what they're doing, if they gotta put away their studies, they come and they assimilate with the grown-ups. We don't treat the kids.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
they come through and they kick it up, like, and the kids talk like adults too. I was talking to this one Sudanese kid. I think he's like 8 years old, and I asked him like, yo, how was your day? And he goes, and with the hand he talks exactly like his dad, because I guess he hangs out with his dad so much, right?
Yeah, I remember you telling me about this kid.
Kids going like this.
Because you were putting it on your stories, and it looked like y'all was related or something. Y'all looked like y'all vibe.
Yeah, he talks like an adult. Like in church, like he's like, ask him how his day is. He's like, wallahi ta'aban, like I'm tired. I went to get a haircut and it was so exhausted. But like you talk to the kids nowadays, they just
oh yeah, they be scared and shit. And who wants to go? Go hug them. Go, hi. No, man, nah.
This kid, I say, man, I say hello. He's like,
what's up, man?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
That's up too. I hate that though. It's too much. El Salvador's like that too. And they talk Spanish and I don't. So I look like a bitch every time. Like when I'm talking to these kids.
Oh yeah.
They don't wait, and I'm like, man.
Yeah, they're like, you're not even good.
The kid was teaching me Arabic more than anything in Sudan. Adults, they help me with my Arabic, but this kid, Montez, amazing, bro.
Man, that's what I'm trying to say, man. Kids, when they take you in, you feel like, yeah, man, you get a new start on life. You get like, you're not a piece of shit for a little while. You feel like, yo, this kid would know if I was a bad guy.
But it's a sign.
somehow you think this baby will know.
But it is a sign though, like that your energy's in sync with the universe. That
and I'm just bragging now, man. A dog's been coming up to me, man, showing me love. You know, like dogs I don't know coming up wanting me to pet them. Remember we were in where Burlington? Yeah. You remember that?
Yeah.
We were walking in this white suburb of Toronto, Burlington.
Yeah, Burlington.
It was man, it was popping out there. It was popping out there. This is in the mid-lockdown. It's open and it's up. It's up, man. It was popping there for some reason, but we were walking around there in the daytime. Me and Marito walking around this little village. He got leather pants on, a blouse. I got the drip shit on, man. The drip lord, and I'm the smoking man trees. And we're walking around, and we're like, man, this is a quaint ass place. This is a beautiful little town. Cute. They had one of them red telephone booths from England. You know, with flowers in it. You're like, this is no phone. This is just some cute shit.
Yeah, all cute.
Dog comes. Old lady walks by. Dog stops and goes, "Hey man, you a good dude."
Yeah.
Dog comes up to me. Remember that? Yeah. I start petting the dog, and then I look back at Marito. I said, "They could tell when you're a good person."
Yeah.
Just kept it moving, man. So I feel like when dogs and babies like you're vibing. That's what's been my beloved, week has been a lot of dogs, a lot of babies showing me love, in the streets. So that's where I'm at with it.
Because it's the sync shit. And and it's no coincidence too, because like that's both of us together, chilling, and those kids come through, because we're like vibing, vibing and talking about real shit, and I believe in that too, man. Like when animals come, like, and they like, it's sort of like they have that, they're like, yo, real recognize real.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that shit.
So what about crocodiles?
I think they haven't recognized real, because crocodiles just chill. They just be like, man, I'm chilling.
Are you sure?
Look at them. They always just be like, yo. Alligators be like this. Alligators just kind of do this
with their belly.
Yeah, with their
scaly belly.
Yeah, with a toothpick. They're like, I might eat this motherfucker. I might eat this nigga if he gets out of line.
Yeah.
If he gets anywhere near me, I'm gonna
eat you.
An alligator will never crawl out of the ocean and go to your door and bring the smoke to you.
It's not
looking to bring the smoke.
It ain't looking for you.
But if you come, he's like, man, you shouldn't have been here.
Yeah. For real, that's like an OG. An OG, man.
Yeah, they're OG. They're dinosaurs, man. So
they are.
They've been around, man. This isn't new. They look weird. They're chilling, man. They're not trying to. They're like, they're posted, right? They're like, they don't move, man. They just wait.
Yeah.
And they look and shit. They just look like a big wallet.
Playing with the teeth.
That's how I picture them with a toothpick. Because they got all those teeth, It was like, man, I'll eat you, nigga.
I get that though.
That's how I feel about. I fucking with animals, man. The older I get, there's a lot of people who bragged on use that for clout. Like, I rescued and they'd be the worst humans. And it's like, nah, man, you didn't rescue it. You took it and put it in your jail.
Yeah.
Now the dog got to dress like you and be an asshole like you.
Sign up for this.
All scared all the time. It's picking up on your anxiety. Right? You're scared all the time, so your dog's like, hey! You're just like, man,
you rescue.
Yeah, no, man.
He needs help.
Yeah, you
need help.
You need rescue, man. I'm fucking with the animals, man. But I don't want no dog or cat. I want this monkey that I saw on Twitter. I know whenever you want a different animal outside the norm, you seem like a pervert. Like when Michael got the monkey. Let's talk. Okay, rest in peace, man. But he had the monkey. Everyone thought he was a pervert, man. If he didn't have a monkey, people been like, nah, them kids, no way. But he had a monkey with the kids. They're like, that's just too weird, man. Which is fucked up because.
But why do you want a monkey?
Oh, let me show you. Look at this here. I put it on my. I put it on my Instagram.
This here.
I put it on my Instagram. Look at this monkey. Look at him, how he like, yo, give me some of that. He's like a dude. He's just like a dude. He's like a dude he reminds me of one of my, he seems like he's family. The way he's
just eating your snacks.
He's eating snacks, man.
Reminds me of my boy. Come on.
Yeah. You have that's what I'm saying. Imagine you have a pet that's like a homeboy.
Yeah.
But he doesn't speak.
Yeah. No, he doesn't speak. He speaks animal. And vibe, and you just take him around. Oh man, that shit would be fly, man. This guy,
he holds your hand.
You can't. How can we show that? If you,
we'll do it. We'll see it.
Show.
Look at this dude. Can we even see that? Yo, he's cute as hell, man. I would love to take this guy to the bar.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's like, yo, just give me a couple dollars. He's going, let me hold something. He goes, give me a little something, and then I can hit the city, and I can make. He looks like he can make moves.
And he's doing this.
Yeah. He's like,
come on, man.
Yeah, he's like, let me make moves.
Yo, let me get that.
Give me the.
Yo, let me get that shit. Come on, man.
I love that shit, man. I would go hang with that. Bring that dude for a walk.
Would you get it as a rescue?
Bring that dude for a walk.
I wouldn't get him as a rescue, man. I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. I need to know what he's been through, man.
Legit.
That's a fact. Because if he was in the jungle, he might be have PTSD. and lash out, attack somebody. You know, I need to know what I'm dealing with.
Yeah. So you need to contain
jungle book.
Yeah, he might be from the streets. Because people will take in monkeys that are rescues,
and they
rip your face off, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but then maybe that happens with dogs sometimes too. But then people just, you know, I don't know. It's a case by case thing, but because I grew up, man, with a canine dog in my backyard for a portion of my life growing up, and it was the worst because this was a bad cop, but it was a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't trained.
Oh,
it had some demons. He wasn't fit for service, man. He was fucked up, man. I'll tell that story another time. But it was Nick, the German Shepherd. Nick was his name. And he had a flat top. He had a flat top, and he was fucking nuts. Yeah. The cop, my stepdad was a cop. Decent enough guy. I'm not saying he was a bad cop. I'm saying that Nick, the dog that he took home, was the worst cop on the force.
Terrible partner.
He was a bad guy. He was a bad cop. He died. We celebrated.
We celebrated.
Yeah. It was fucked up. I don't want to get into that right now. I've been trying to keep this on a positive. I've been trying to get this on a positive note.
Dogs love me, and babies and dogs love me.
We celebrate. Nick died, and we celebrate. I know that sounds contradictory, but I've come a long way. Is what I'm trying to say. I've come a long way to the road of the beloved. Yeah, that's all. The
road of the beloved.
The road of the. That's. I just want to get to the road of the beloved. That's it.
What's been beloved for you?
Man, I'm gonna be honest. Like, there's like every time we talk, there's always something seems to pop up. When you look, when you notice it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like when you allow these moments to reveal themselves. And like my whole move to Vancouver has been that. Like just like, yo, you're doing the right thing. Like just like little signs, whatever. So like I've just been like if I were gonna pick one, I think I told you this too. It's like my mom. I'm writing this book, right? And it's just like because I have this blog and I just talk about my life. You know, Salvador, in Calgary, in Toronto, like my whole sobriety shit. And
sobriety, another time we use that word.
So I talked to my mom to get stories about like who she was when she grew up, right? Like raising us, whatever. And my ma, like, never really talks. Like, she's always been funny, but she's never like told me shit about her life. I'm starting to get to know her. Like, you know, like she's the woman before us. You know. I'm starting to get to know that shit. So I was talking with her. I'm like, yeah, man, tell me stories about your life, and I'll write it down. You know, and I'm gonna parallel my childhood with yours and dad's. And she's like, okay. So she's like, I don't know, like I hear her washing dishes. She's like doing mom shit on the phone, and she's like, yeah. So when I was in university, or right when I was about to go to university, your uncles were like working at doing engineering and like lawyer shit. Right, but they supported like the guerrilla soldiers.
This is in El Salvador.
In El Salvador.
Oh shit, okay.
Right, so she's like, yeah. So they hated them, right, and they knew that I was going to university too. So they started making threats towards me. They started being like, yo, if you go to school and you like learn, like
but
you know,
the government's.
If you learn,
what was the beef?
If you try to get a profession where you're gonna go against the government, because you want to be a lawyer. Right? Mm-hmm. She wanted to be a lawyer, so like they were basically saying if you use that job to go against us, we're gonna kill you. You know? So they would like slip letters under her door, like my grandma's house, and they'd be like, we're gonna kill your brothers, we're gonna kill your mom, all this shit. You gotta leave this city. And then my mom went up to my grandma and she was like, I'm not gonna leave. I'm not leaving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was like,
damn.
And my grandma was like, "You're a real bitch." You know what I mean?
Right, you're real.
Like you're real. Like you're real as fuck. And I'm so glad that I raised you. And that's it. And then my mom was just like, "Is that good?" Is that good? I'm like, you're telling me I'm raised by a gangster, and you haven't told me that shit? You know how much anxiety I went through as a kid? Yeah. If you would have told me that out the gate, I would have slapped motherfucker in grade 2.
Yeah, if you knew what you came from, how gangster your mom was.
Yeah, man.
And she said it like, is that good for your little story?
For your little book?
Your little book. That's dope when you find out that your mom's G.
Like hood
She's
like
gangster,
that.
yeah.
Bro, they told her that they're gonna kill the family, and she's like, "Nah, man. I grew up here. I grew up in the city, and I'm not leaving." And she went to go tell my grandma, and that's double the boss, because my grandma respected it. Yeah. My grandma could have been like, "No, I don't want to die. I don't want my son to die. Right. You gotta get out of here." But she was like, "Nah."
Yeah, when you find out that your mom's more man than you are.
Yeah, you're like 1,000%.
Yeah, you go. She's more man than you.
Yeah, she's with the shit.
But like my whole time in Van has just been like that's your beloved shit like that.
Right, so you got to tap into that. That's beautiful, man. Yeah. When you find what's up? What about you, man? Did you have some a beloved experience or thing you've been vibing out on anytime recently?
No, I was vibing with the malaria still. When I had malaria, and before I got malaria, and I told everyone on social media after I recovered. But while I was in the hospital, still I had like my close friends, and pretty much in my close friends I have.
I wasn't in there for sure.
No, you're in my close friends.
Which you did. But I didn't go to the hospital. I didn't even know you had.
I mean, so when I was in the hospital, I posted like a picture on Instagram in my close friend's story.
Okay, yes, yeah. I was in there. Yeah. Okay.
So when I was in the hospital, I posted like pictures of me in the hospital on my close friend's story, right? And in my close friend,
I thought it was a skit.
You thought it was a skit?
That's all. Yeah, I did, because I would have.
In costume.
How did I think about it yet? No, because the skits are so like, they're impressive, man. Motherfuckers have cop cars and helicopters in skits that I've seen. Some like a team of guys making skits that are elaborate, and you're kind of in that world. To me, I think I just realized that, man. I swear, because I'm not to hijack your story, but just to we had started this concept of doing the show of niggas having a blast. We wanted to normalize that. I talked about that earlier with the drones. We took drones out. We were popping in Vancouver. No, they thought we were two black wizards or something. It was so fun. And then we put the shit out. We're like, we should do something. Then he went to Africa, which is dope. I'm like, yeah, that's amazing, man. He's like, I'm gonna go to Africa. And then I followed the journey. And then I was like, when you get back, for sure, let's get it popping. And then you popped up, we laid, and you said, I've been here for 3 weeks, man. I had malaria. And I was like, what? That's fucking crazy, So I can see right now, I do remember that in the story, but I just
you thought it was a sketch.
I thought it was a sketch.
Hey, look, I'm dying.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Laugh with me.
Yeah, you put it up. Yeah, what you mean? What you mean? You put it on the ground. You put it on the ground.
That was some real. That was like, you looked at him like I was dying.
Right.
Your eyes.
Yeah.
But I posted it like weeks after I was recovering.
Yeah, that was another thing too. Okay, I feel like a piece of shit because I was like, I should have visited but you did have malaria. So I don't like.
Wait a minute. Where were you in the hospital? Here or there?
Here.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I thought you were in the hospital over there, bro.
No, if I was in the hospital in Sudan, I would have to be.
You do not want to be. You do not want to be in the hospital.
Maybe two of you here.
Yeah. One time, bro, my dad broke his leg in El Salvador.
Oh man.
And like they were in a car accident. And they took him to the hospital and they were gonna cut his leg off, bro.
Yeah, they go to the extreme.
They were gonna cut his motherfucking leg off.
Yeah, and he goes, nigga, I'm good. and he goes, Mijo, I can't. Mijo, he's calling me. He goes, I can't.
You motherfucker's trying to cut my leg off.
He ran out of that. No, but I'm fine.
But this motherfucker, most Salvadorian as fuck, one of the most like super can't even speak English, bro. This guy was yelling that he was Canadian. You know what I mean? I'm Canadian. This guy
Code switch.
code switch like crazy, right? And then they took him to like a Canadian hospital or whatever. Like
they go when they have the chainsaw. They go, oh.
right?
They go, oh, okay. We
Like in Scarface.
yeah. Now they leg.
Yeah, and they're cutting legs in front of you.
Yeah.
Imagine that shit. You're watching, you're like, God.
He goes, you don't give me the money, Tony. Cut the right. But like that's racist. But it's not because I got a love for Scarface. You know.
So you got home, and you had to go to the hospital like that.
No. So what happened was I thought I had when I came and I was doing my quarantine on the 10th day of me doing quarantine. The malaria symptoms started kicking in, and so I thought it was COVID because malaria was the last thing on my mind. And so I go to the hospital. I have the malaria. I'm diagnosed with malaria, but it's all that whole process of finding out that it's malaria is a whole ordeal. But then while I'm in the hospital, I put in my close friends because I put in my close friends' IG story like, yo man, I'm in the hospital. Make prayers and du'as for me. Like a majority of my people and my close friends are Muslim, right? Yeah. So are Muslim or just like a few OGs that I know from back in the day, right? And I wake up in the hospital the next morning after making a post in my story the night before, and it's just like a bunch of prayers and du'as from like the Muslims, the standards like may Allah, alleviate your pain, your sins are being forgiven at the moment while you're sick. There's something we believe in. All these good prayers and blessings that are coming, thoughts and prayers are coming through the DM. And then I remember I have like one of these older heads back from Scarborough that I have in my close friends. And he after reading all these like thoughtful messages, I get one from him. Says, yo, you good?
Yeah. Yo, it's so Scarborough.
He's just, you good?
Yeah.
And I said, yeah. He's like, what happened? And he's like, what happened? He's like, you good? What happened? And I'm like, yo, I got malaria. And he just goes, jeez, that's crazy. And I was just like, yeah. He's like, that was it. Yeah. That was it. And then he messaged me like maybe a week later. And he was just like, yo, I just found out what malaria is, fam. You good? You alright?
Yeah, sometimes people just don't know.
Yeah.
That's exactly, yeah.
So I was like, I'm in the hospital dying right now. And the man's like, that's crazy.
We're so bad. Yeah, friends are bad with that. I think it's guys or something. Like, guys are like, we don't give that care. We care, but we don't also... No, we're just like, oh shit, you're not dead, then you good. Yeah. It's either you're dead or you're not.
Yeah.
It's like you alive and get up, man. You malaria, man, get up, man. Let's go turn up. Well, take a nap. We need to just get some rest, man. Take a nap. Then I'll see you at the
But at the same time, I was still happy because I was happy I had malaria instead of COVID. I thought it was COVID the whole time. So when the doctor told me it was malaria, I was like, yes. And he's like, you have the worst case of malaria I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. And malaria is worse.
Malaria, I don't know. It's subjective to who's ever. I haven't had COVID to say that.
Yeah.
It's worse, but it definitely put me on my back. But all I knew is that I didn't have to do 14 days quarantine after that. So
I don't know, bro. I think COVID, malaria is like, that's like some shit that.
Yeah, it's parasitic. It's bad.
Bad. Bro.
It's bad.
Right? If you don't get that taken, like you were saying, if you weren't in the hospital, you'd be dead. That's like pure dehydrated, sucking your energy, everything.
A lot of diarrhea.
That's crazy, bro.
I shot myself, yo.
I shot myself?
I shot myself. Real
like
shit.
in the hospital or at home?
He said real shit.
I shot myself. In the hospital or at home?
That's dope that you found that you could, that's the beloved moment, man. That's like in that time, because you feel like shit, man. You feel like you're wasting away. And you feel like you're closer to if you're in the hospital, you're not far from death. Oh. You're in this neighborhood.
I was down bad, yo.
Yeah, no, I know that. I feel, nah, that's good, man.
Even before before I went to the hospital, because I thought it was COVID, so I went to the COVID
Oh shit!
Whatever clinic to get tested, and I'm standing in the lineup, and I've been waiting for like 5 minutes. I'm the next person in line, and the moment I get to the front of the line, I just think like I gotta let one go, but then it turns out to be
shit.
Shit! I shot myself in the line, and the lady's just like,
What face did you make when you knew what it was?
I didn't shake.
Oh,
I was steady. I shot myself, and I was just.
That'd be crazy.
And I walked off just like.
That's a real dude.
And she's like, "Where are you going? You're next." And I was like, "I'll be back."
No,
I went back to the crib. I sat down in the shower. That's how bad it was. Like I was like, I turned the shower head on.
God damn.
Down bad, man.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man. Hey, I got a lot more shit to talk about, but we all, let's. I think we should wrap. Well, I think we should wrap. I don't know. Do you guys want to?
Man, I'm cool. Whatever.
What are you feeling like, man?
I think that was really good.
I think we should.
First episode in the books.
Yeah, this is the first episode, man. We got a lot of shit to talk, man. But I think that was a good example of what this thing will be, and hopefully you guys fuck with it, man. And if not, I don't give a fuck actually, because I do. I fuck with it. I'm having a great time with friends and talking this beloved shit. And,
let me spit these bars.
Okay. Oh yeah. We'll wrap it up with some. I love that. I was trying to like be beloved. He goes, yo, whatever. He goes, look, man. Before you go, he goes, I got these bars.
Let me spit these bars.
We're gonna wrap it up that way.
And bro, you were looking at the camera.
I said, I just want to thank everybody for the.
Y'all beloved.
Yeah, you go, man. Fuck that. Okay.
Shout out to Beloved Records.
Yo, check this out. I want to give up.
Fitted is not anybody that's rapping in a fitted in this era is dangerous.
Yeah. That's Griselda. Yeah,
old head shit. Yo, I want to give a special shout out to all the descendants of the Mayans and the motherfucking Aztecs and the Incas. Let's do this. All right.
This guy's woke.
He's a woke rapper.
That's the shit.
You don't talk about bitches and hoes.
No.
I'm giving you one. I'm giving you 2 more bars.
Okay. That wasn't even bars.
If I don't hear something about selling dope in El Salvador.
That was me talking shit.
All right.
That was me talking shit. Okay. Check this.
You better talk.
They call me
spicy.
Little Mancito. Big gato, sound like Blambito. That's my brandito. Eat chicks like chips, brand Frito.
Okay.
Diplomats with your man Rito.
Yeah.
Man, I can't stand people.
Let's go.
Whether motherfuckers white or tan people. All the same when I cut you to the white meat. White bone, white teeth. I ain't even trying to incite heat. The smoke just come with the right beat.
Let's
Type
go.
bars that bite cheeks, bite tongues.
Let's go.
Fun, son. I promise.
Talk your shit. This shit's hot. It's too hot. You done heated up the block.
Talk about that was real.
You heated up the block.
Wait. First off, let me see your phone.
Yeah, you heated up the block.
Let me see your phone. No, let me just see the phone. No, the lyrics. This is a Motorola phone.
you write bars on a Motorola.
He's writing bars on a Motorola.
Yeah. That's what Drake used to do 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You come in.
Nah, you know what he looks like? You look like Cassidy. Cassidy the Hustler.
Yo, you wrote some fire, man.
Fire.
Did you already have that, or
I wrote that during the break, bro.
That's nice, man.
You wrote that during the break?
Yeah.
Wrote that during the break, man.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah. That's raw, man.
That's raw.
I'm not mad at that.
See, but that when the rapper starts with conscious shit and then goes into stuff like that,
I was
that's
be
fire,
pissed.
bro.
I was about to be mad. Yeah.
Cut you to the white meat, white bone, white teeth. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
I thought you were gonna rhyme Marito with like burrito, but you didn't.
Nah,
and
man.
I'm proud of you.
I thought that was nice, man. But a goon like me kind of like to spit off the dome.
Okay.
I don't really write nothing. I just pull out the chrome.
Oh!
Yeah, I know. started too hot. Hey, I don't know how to follow that.
But that's still right.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. That's all I get. I didn't intend to come out that nice. I don't really write nothing. I just spit off the dome.
Okay.
And when I pull some, it's usually chrome.
Alright.
I go boom, boom, bap, bap, and that's all to your dome.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, because all of this I'm spitting, dome. Home.
He was gonna say
I'm gonna go home.
And he said dome like 3 times.
I said dome.
Dome?
I said dome too many times. But that first part, El Catiente. Yeah.
First 38, baby.
First 38.
Hey man, 38. We started our rap careers.
Triple man.
10 more years, I'm gonna be on.
Put in that work, y'all. Put in that work. Yeah, man, that's I think that's a good time to wrap this up, man. Thank you, my goons, my co-host, man. This was fun, and Dez, man, behind the camera, man.
Dez, bro.
I don't give a shit if we don't ever do another one of these ever again. Hey, man, nothing lasts forever. Hey, nothing lasts forever.
For episode 1. Yo, call it that. Nothing lasts forever.
Oh yeah, and nothing lasts forever, and all good things.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Damn, man. I'm tired of being in my bag.
Yeah. I don't even want no more kin. Anything that come out the foreskin. That's a wrap.
I don't even want no more kids. Anything that comes out the force.
That was wrong,
That's
man.
fire.
That's a bar.
Right? That's a bar, bro. That's bars. Yo, let's take some photos.
Everybody that's circumcised is mad at that bar. Or isn't it? I don't know. That's a circumcision line.
Let's get some photos, bro.
Yeah, let's do some photos. Yeah.